drop it. $4,000 on a spin. Stop. Oh! Whammy. Dave's yet to get a whammy. $5,000.
Today, these three players are after high stakes, but they'll have to avoid the whammy as they play the most exciting game of their lives. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter Tomarken.
Thank you. Thank you. I thank you, Roddy, and welcome everyone to Press Your Luck, television's most competitive game. And now let's meet the three players who are going to be pressing their luck today, starting with Janet Bain. How are you, Janet?
I'm terrific, Peter. Thank you.
Where are you from, Janet?
I'm from Los Angeles, born and bred.
Uh-huh. Now, I understand you are like a Valley girl. Is that it?
I am a Val.
Toot?
I
Toot?
am,
I mean,
really.
like awesome?
I'm from the best part of Encino.
No, really, that just like blows me away, Mom. You're totally
I know.
tubular, far out. Well, good luck on the show.
Oh, well, I thank you. Thank
Let's
you.
meet our second player, Linda Oliver. Linda, you got a fan club here. You're not from the Valley.
No, I'm not from the Valley.
Uh-huh. Now, Linda, you married?
Yes, I am. Happily married for 16 years. Peter.
Wow. And when people say happily married for 16 years, you want to say, well, how many years were you unhappily married?
0.
0, okay. I just was
Right.
checking. Good luck on our show, Linda.
And
Nice to
Peter,
have you.
I have a poem for you.
I'm ready.
The whammy, he's no friend of mine. But Peter Tomarken, I'll take any time.
Ah, shucks. That's sweet, Linda. Just for that, we'll give you $8 million. All right, let's meet our third player, Frank Toka. Hiya, Frank.
Hello, Peter. How are you?
Where are you from, Frank?
Originally from Kansas City. We came out in '68.
And you are an exercise buff, Frank?
Well, that, and along with that, I'm an administrator for a deaf intermediate school.
I see. Well, good to have you with us, Frank.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, players, I'm going to ask you 4 questions, and your correct answers will earn you spins at the Big Press Your Luck game board. A correct buzz-in answer gives you 3 spins. A correct multiple-choice answer, 1 spin. The more spins you have, the more money you can win, because, as you know, our board is loaded with thousands of dollars in cash and, like toot fab, prizes. And every time you stop the board like this, stop! You'll make money, $1,400, boy. Those producers are going to have to dig in their pockets today, I'll tell you. Okay? On occasion, you can hit a whammy. You want to avoid that because that's like a total bummer. Okay? All right. Players, are you ready to press your luck?
Yeah!
Here we go.
Let's go.
A volume called The Physician and Sports Medicine gives us this dilemma. When is the best time of day to exercise if you're trying to lose weight? Janet.
Morning.
Morning. All right, is the correct answer morning, afternoon, or evening, Linda?
I'm a morning person. I'll say morning.
All right, Linda says morning. Let's go to Frank.
Morning.
Morning. Well, the best time to exercise for losing weight is morning. And that means Janet buzzing goes to 3, Linda goes to 1, and Frank goes to 1. All right, here's the second question. Probably better to get to the second question in order to read it. What could be more relaxing than a nice soak in the tub? How much does the average lady spend each time she takes a bath, Frank?
30 minutes.
30 minutes is the correct answer. 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or 45 minutes. Janet?
15 minutes.
Janet says 15. Linda?
Well, I think anything longer than 15 minutes, I'd be a prune. So I'll say 15.
15. Well, the average lady soaks in her tub for 1/2 hour, 30 minutes. A lot of prunes out there. Janet, Linda stay the same, and Frank goes to 4. Here is our third question. What American state has the highest percentage of French-speaking residents? Frank?
Maine.
Maine. Is the correct answer Maine, Louisiana, or Vermont? Janet?
Louisiana.
Janet goes with Louisiana. How about you, Linda?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. The state with the highest percentage of French-speaking residents is Louisiana. Janet goes to 4, Linda to 2, and Frank stays at 4. Here is the fourth question. The letter Q doesn't appear on a telephone dial. What other letter won't you find when reaching out, Linda?
Z.
To touch someone? She says Z, Linda does. Is the correct answer Z, O or P? Janet?
O.
O, says Janet. Let's go to Frank.
O.
O? All right, there's no Q and there is no Z. And that means that Janet stays at 4, Linda goes to 5, and Frank stays at 4, and you all have a chance to convert those spins in the big Trusty Luck dollars when we come back. So don't you go away, and don't you go away. All right, players, it's time to turn those spins into dollars. I can see you are just chomping at the bit, and we have $13,000 up there on that board, as well as some surprises and prizes. And there's some whammies, so be careful. The player who ends this round with the most money will play last in the final round, and as you know, that's a big advantage. So remember, you can pass your remaining spins if you're afraid of the whammy, and 4 whammies put you on your car and on the freeway, which is not where you want to be unless you have a lot of money that you've won beforehand, okay? Player with the fewest spins tied between Janet and Frank. Player to my left goes first. Janet. 4 spins, $0. Let's do it.
Here we go. Time to press our luck and stop.
Stop at Las Vegas. And that's a trip to Las Vegas, 6 nights at $880. Janet, 3 spins left. Press your luck or pass.
Oh, press my luck.
Going
Here we
for
go.
it.
And stop.
Stop at $350. 4 digits. You're at $1230. Janet, 2 spins left. What are you going to do?
I'm going to press my luck.
Pressing.
Let's go. And stop.
Stop at a clock. The value of that clock is $425. You're at $1655, Janet. 1 more spin.
I'm going to go
for it. $1655 on the line.
Big bucks and stop.
Stop at $500 and a spin. You're now at $2155 with 1 spin left.
Take that spin.
Taking the spin goes Janet.
Here we go. And stop.
Stop at a whammy. Janet. I don't know what he thinks about Valley Groves. I think you pressed it once too many, Janet. You have $0, 1 whammy. Game is far from over. We now go to Frank with $0 and 4 whammies. 4 spins. Are you ready?
Let's go. Let's get a big one this time. Ready? Stop!
Stop at $600. On the way. Frank, 3 more. Do it.
Ready? Stop!
Stop at a whammy. Wipe out for himself and for you, Frank. 2 spins, however. You're in a little better position than Janet because your whammy was sooner, so you have some spins left to make up some dollars.
Okay, let's get it.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Ready? Big one. Come on. Stop!
$400. 1 spin left, Frank.
Okay,
What's your pleasure? Here we go.
Stop!
Stop and advance 2 spaces to a set of golf clubs. Value of those golf clubs is $1,021, Frank. First place, $14.21 for now, but we've yet to hear from Linda with 5 spins. Are you ready, Linda?
I am ready.
Here we go.
Whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop!
Stop at a motorbike. The value of that motorbike in is $778. Solid second place, about half
I'm
of
gonna
what Frank
press
has.
my luck.
Gonna go.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop!
Stop at $500. You're now at $12.78, 3 spins, about $200 less than
I
Frank.
gotta go for
Gonna
it.
go.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop!
$450. You're up to $17.28, about $300 more than Frank's first place, 2 spins. What's your pleasure?
Peter, I'm gonna go for it.
Gonna go.
No
$17.28.
whammy, no whammy. Stop!
Stop at $400. Linda's up to $21.28. That's about $700 more than Frank. 1 spin left, Linda. What are you gonna do with it? Take it or...
I'm gonna be kind. I'm going to let Frank have it.
I know he'd like to thank you. Frank, here it comes to you. $14.21 on the line. You need over $700 to get up to first place.
Stop!
Stop at $250. You averted the whammy. Gives you a total of $16.71. Janet to 0. Linda, you're leading with $21.28. You've got the advantage. We'll be right back. More questions, more spins, more prizes, more surprises. Right after this. players, you know what I've got here. Questions. Those questions become answers, hopefully, and those answers become spins. In this round, a spin is worth as much as $5,000. So remember that. The player who wins this round gets to take all the money home, shoveling it home, and gets to come back and do it again. Yeah, Linda wants the money. Give me the money. All right, are you ready to play?
Ready.
Here we go.
Come on.
If your child were just born and you have presidential aspirations for the little tyke, how many years will you have to wait before he or she can run for chief executive, Frank?
21.
21 years is the correct answer. 21, 30, or 35? Janet?
35.
Janet says it's 35. Let's go to Linda.
Definitely my son is going to be president when he is 35.
35. You must wait for the little tyke to run in 35 years. Correct. Janet gets a spin, and Linda gets a spin, and Frank, not the case. But we got another question for you, Frank. Here we go. According to health experts, what's the longest time you should store ice cream in your freezer? Linda?
I'll say 3 months.
3 months is the correct answer. 3 months, 1 month, or 6 months? Janet?
6 months.
Janet says it's 6 months. Frank, what do you think?
3 months.
3 months. Ice cream should only be stored in the freezer for 1 month. I'm not coming to any of your homes because I'll get rancid ice cream. All right. That means all the scores stay the same, and we go to the third question. On what river is Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, Janet,
The Potomac.
located? And Janet says the Potomac is the correct answer. The Potomac, the National, or the Baltimore? Linda?
I'll say the Baltimore.
Baltimore. All right, let's go to Frank.
Potomac.
Potomac. Our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., is located on the Potomac. And that means Janet goes to 4, Linda stays at 1, and Frank picks up a spin. Here's our fourth and final question. Look, Ma, no cavities. Studies of English school children have shown that they have fewer cavities if each day they drink 1 or more cups of this stuff. What is it? Linda?
Tea.
All right, is the correct answer tea, milk, or coffee? What do you think, Janet?
Milk.
Janet thinks it's milk. Let's go to Frank.
Milk.
Milk, huh? English school children have fewer cavities if they drink tea. Janet stays at 4, Linda jumps to 4, Frank stays at 1. And all our players will be taking those mighty valuable spins to our big board to decide who the winner's going to be on Press Your Luck. So stick with us on Just Start. Players, it's time to turn those spins into dollars, and we have $50,000 up there on that big board, ready for you to take it all home, put it in the bank, make more money, and just become rich constantly, okay? We have some prizes up there, and remember, there is one prize up there that's worth more than $5,000. However, in addition, there are some whammies up there. I know Janet and Frank are aware of them. I want to make Linda aware as well. They are up there. Be careful, they'll take away all your money. Now, let's take a look at the scores. We have Janet at $0, Frank at $1,671. Linda, you are leading with 21-28 because you finished first in round 1. You are going to play last in the final round, so you have a very advantageous position. You get to sit back and relax. We're going to go to Janet and Frank first. In fact, we're going to go to the player with the least amount of money, and that's our Val girl, Janet. But you do have 4 spins, Janet. Let's make some bucks.
I'm going to catch up this time. Here we go. No whammies, and stop!
Stop at $22.50. From last place to first place, Janet. You have now $22.50, 3 spins. Press your luck or pass.
I'm going to press my luck.
Gonna go.
Let's go, and stop!
Stop at $500 and a spin. You have $27.50, 600 more than Linda. 3 spins. Press your luck or
I'm
pass.
pressing onward.
Janet's going.
Stop!
Stop at $500. That brings your total, Janet, to $3,250. 2 spins left. You have about $1,100 more than Linda.
I'm gonna play.
Gonna play. Janet's going for all the marbles. $32.50 on the line.
And stop!
Stop at $500 and the spin. $37.50 is your new total. You still have 2 spins, Janet. What's your pleasure?
Gonna play.
Gonna go.
Stop!
Stop at $800. You now have $45.50. You have 1 spin left, Janet. You can take it or pass it to Linda. to choose the player with the next highest amount of money. It is your choice. You have about $2,300 more than Linda.
I'm going to pass it.
Gonna pass it. All right, that spin gets passed to Linda. You get to contemplate it for a while, Linda, with that 2128, because we're going to go to Frank with $1,671. Frank, you've got one mighty spin. You hit something that gives you an additional spin and some big bucks. You can do it. Here we go. Stop at $600. That puts you in second place for now with $2,271, about $150 more than Linda, but we haven't heard from Linda yet. It's your turn, Linda. We have one spin that you must take. It was passed to you by Janet. Let's see what it is.
No whammies, no whammies. Stop!
Stop at $2,500. What a gift from Janet that puts you in first place, Linda, with $4,628. Oh, about $100 more than Janet. 4 spins. What's your pleasure?
I'm gonna press my luck.
Pressing. Linda's going for it.
No whammies, no whammies. Stop!
Stop that all. Oh, trims your hedge, Linda. Now each of you has one whammy. You have $0, Linda, but you have 3 big spins.
And I'm gonna take them.
Oh, I bet you are. Here we go.
No whammies, big bucks. Let's go!
Stop at $800. 2 spins left. You have $800. That's third place for now, Linda. Ready? Here we go.
Okay. Stop!
Stop at now, Linda, you have $0. You have 2 whammies. You have 1 spin. In order to win the game, you're going to have to come up with something that gives you an additional spin or $5,000. You can, however, choose to pass it to Janet. If she whammies, you're giving a gift to Frank, and he would win the game. So it's up to you as to what you want to do.
Well, although I am a gift giver, I choose to do it myself.
Do it myself,
I'm gonna
Linda.
get
All right, is it going to be Janet, the new champ, or is it going to be Linda? Here we go with 1 spin. Stop at $600. That is not enough. And Janet is the champion for today with $4,550. Congratulations, Janet. What a close one. We'll be right back, Janet, to find out exactly what you won right after this message. Well done. Today's big Press Your Luck winner, Janet, with $4,550. And Janet, that is all in green cash. $4,550. Hey, dude, what are you gonna do with the money, like, you know?
Like they taught me to invest.
For sure. You can invest
I have a nice investment company. I'll take some of it.
Well, congratulations, Janet. Well done. Linda and Frank, you played extremely well.
I thought so. Right, Frank? We did good.
I think you did. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You're not going to be going away empty-handed because we have some nice parting gifts for you. And I want to thank you for being with us. You played it really well. Did you have a good time? It was
very good time.
I had a good time. You had a good time. I know Janet had a good time. The Whammies obviously had a very decent time of it. So everybody had a good time. Now, we're going to be seeing Janet next time. And until then, I have a little note from Robbie Osborne of Amory, Mississippi. Yes, when that whammy comes out, he yells, wow, because he knows he's going to take a couple of thou. This is Peter Tomarken saying so long for Press Your Luck. Bye-bye.
Here's what we have for our departing contestants. Baker's Secret Non-Stick Bakeware by Echo. The secret is out. Muffins, breads, cake won't stick in Baker's Secret pans. It's America's #1 bakeware. And if a cold has your child coughing and congested, try Dorcol Pediatric Cough Syrup. No aspirin, no antihistamines. You'll both feel better. Use as directed. Plus, a 3.5-quart crockpot. A blanket of each circles a stoneware crockpot for roasts, stews, and soups. Removable liner for serving and easy cleanup. Also, no-nonsense pantyhose. With the knit-to-fit design, you'll look and feel terrific in any style. When fashion sense makes good sense, that's no nonsense. And take a little look out of kitchen chores. The Oscar can opener citrus juicer has power pierce and magnetic lid lifter. The cutting flake can be removed for easy cleaning, and the juicer makes pulp-free juice. Also enjoy delicious hand-packed Baskin-Robbins ice cream. Your choice of 31 flavors to give you that 30 wonderful feeling from Baskin-Robbins ice cream. This is Ron Roddy speaking for Press Your Luck, a Carruthers Company presentation.
Thanks for watching Buzzer After Hours on Yes TV. See you tomorrow night.